A leasehold property is a diminishing asset affected by the time left on the lease. By extending your lease, you can protect the value of your investment and make your property more attractive to buyers and lenders who may prefer leases of around 65 years or more. If you've owned your property for more than 2 years, the Leasehold Reform Act entitles you to a 90-year lease extension and reduction of ground rent to zero in return for compensation to the freeholder. The compensation is determined by 3 factors. Firstly, the current value of the ground rent payable in the existing lease. Secondly, the marriage value. This is the increase in property value after a lease extension, which is shared equally between yourself and the freeholder. If there are more than 80 years left on the lease, the marriage value is excluded from the compensation figure, so you could save thousands by acting before this threshold. For example, our surveyors recently concluded lease extensions for 2 similar properties which had different lease terms. The premium for extending the 81-year lease was £5,000, but for the 63-year lease, it was £18,400. The third factor is the sum to compensate your freeholder on the basis they will not get the property back for 90 more years. The property valuation can help you determine this sum. During a valuation, your surveyor will visit your property and review recent comparable sales to calculate its capital value, which forms the foundation of the negotiations. Any improvements you have made will be excluded from the valuation to ensure that you are not penalised for enhancing the property. Once you have a valuation and compensation offer, you can begin negotiations with your freeholder, either informally in hope of a quick resolution, or formally through a Section 42 notice from your solicitor. Our RICS qualified surveyors have over 25 years of experience and are experts in lease extensions. We can provide you with clear, impartial advice, assistance throughout the entire process, evaluate the lease extension cost, and negotiate your lease with the freeholder on your behalf. Call us today for expert advice on extending your lease.